Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. So, over the last week there's been plenty of rumours about Mesut Ozil going to leave Arsenal. Fenerbahce are the number one team linked with him at the moment. DC United are linked with him. Ozil, I think he wants to go to Fenerbahce, go back to Turkey. He's like Turkish German, so he's more than happy to go to Turkey. And obviously Arteta and Arsenal, if the deal is right, they're going to let him go. He's not in their squad for Europa League or Premier League, so it's a lot of money sitting around on the bench. I think it's been misused by Arsenal and by Arteta especially, which we'll get into later on in the video. But let's just get into Mesut Ozil and Arsenal. Let's get into the story here. So Ozil, he was signed from Real Madrid, as we all know, from 40 million from Real Madrid, and at the time that was Arsenal's record transfer. All the Arsenal fans went crazy at the time. I remember seeing like Ozil jerseys flying off the shelf. Arsenal fans were loving it. Ozil was one of the best number 10s in the world at that time. Still very young, well, quite young anyway, so they get all his prime. And everyone was hyped to get him. In the Prem, Ozil has played 184 times for Arsenal, all for Arsenal, 33 goals and 54 assists. I think he's an underrated career in the Premier League, which we'll get into all that in a minute anyway. His best season statistically anyway was 15-16. That season he played 35 out of 38 Premier League games, getting 6 goals, but the big stat here was 19 assists, one off tying Thierry Henry's Premier League record of 20. And that's what Ozil does, he gets assists, man. He's a great passer of the ball, he's very unselfish, and 19 assists in the Premier League, unbelievable. And the closest Arsenal ever got to a title over the last 10 years was pretty much 13-14, his first season. They were top of the league by Christmas, and then they fell off near the end. And 15-16, the year they came second, and the year Leicester won it. And Ozil, he was a big part of both them teams. It's no coincidence that Ozil's played less over the years and Arsenal got worse over the years. After 16-17, he played 33 games, and 8 goals and 9 assists. So that's his highest goal scoring year for the club. And he only played 18 games for Arsenal last season. Last year they had Emery at the start, then Freddie Ljungberg, and then Arteta, and he only got to play 18 times last season. So, and a player of his quality, not even mentioning the £350,000 a week he's probably on, that's such a waste of talent, man. He's 32, he's still, he's not losing any athleticism, so he's still pretty much in his prime. And it's a big waste of talent. From 2012 to 2017, Ozil was one of the best number 10s in the world. Even at Arsenal, he was still an elite number 10. He was obviously he won the World Cup with Germany in 2014, and he won 4 FA Cups with Arsenal. So he was part of a very not like the old Arsenal Premier League successful era, but definitely he was a big part of that Arsenal team from 2014 to since Wenger retired. 2018. That's a completely different video for Wenger, which I probably will make in the future. But Arsenal weren't even that bad when those Wenger years, while Ozil was there. And Ozil got him 3 FA Cups in that time, Champions League every season except for 2 out of the 5. But the Arsenal team was getting worse and worse over the years. He gets criticised a lot by everyone. He doesn't have much fans in the media. Obviously he's got a massive fan base, who watch football and appreciate him, how much of a good footballer he is. But the medias have, they got agendas against people. I think the name of this football channel is The Deluded Football Fan. Those media people are deluded. It's just deluded, thinking that judging a player by his body language, he's not always sprinting back. Body language and sprinting back, that's what he usually gets criticised for, or goes missing in certain games. Now he might go missing in certain games, but this Arsenal team is not very good at all. It's a very poor Arsenal team, and it got worse and worse over the years. Now Ozil sprinting back, I don't know a lot of number 10s that do. Their job is kind of to create stuff, not to defend. And Ozil did track back a bit more than people think. Ozil, the narrative they want to put out there is that Ozil never crossed back his own half. No, he went back a few times. He did do his fair share. But Ozil, he was part of every bit of great football Arsenal played, especially that Wenger era. He was a major part of all of it. Unbelievable. Even that first Emery season, there was a game against Leicester, and he was, unplayable. Another unbelievable passer. He's played in the Premier League, biggest league in the world, hardest league. He's played in some very poor Arsenal teams. They've got worse and worse over the years. Even worse when Wenger got retired. He fought his way back into Unai Emery's plans. When Emery first came in, he wasn't sure about him and ended up dropping him. But he forced his way back into Emery's plans and ended up captaining the side many times under Emery. And then for Arteta, Arteta just never wanted him. Arteta played him at the start, and then once lockdown came and then the project restart, he never played Ozil again. Ozil hasn't been seen in Arsenal shirt since March. And I don't know why that is. He didn't take a wage cut, but he gives so much money to charity. And these Arsenal players, they gave wage cuts, and they still found a way to give Willian £250,000 a week. They still found a way to spend money this transfer window. They let staff go, and they made players take wage cuts. And they still find ways to give out these big contracts to Willian and Aubameyang, and to buy players this season. But Ozil gets to blame for not taking that wage cut. He's given so much money to charity anyway, so he doesn't know Arsenal anything really. As I said, he gets around 350k a week, and Arteta wouldn't put him in the squad. That's just delusion, in my opinion. Plain delusion from Arteta. Anyway, guys, that's not a delusion. That's not saying the word delusion. I know it's the name of the channel, but I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, Ozil, as I've always said in this video, I think he's one of the most underrated players of his generation. Not even appreciated him, man. Arsenal should have appreciated him more. Wenger certainly appreciated him. As soon as Wenger left, Emery and especially Arteta didn't appreciate him, anywhere near enough. Especially Arteta. This guy could have easily got sacked, and maybe even should have got sacked a few games ago. They were crying out for number 10 all season, and now they got Emil's fit row for he's had a couple of good games, and they don't need Ozil anymore. It's a load of bollocks, really. Arteta, you should be sacked by now, in my opinion. How you're still there, I don't know. And the Arsenal fans, wearing Arteta out t-shirts, I don't know what I'm doing now, but that's their problem. But Arteta, as I said, Ozil, he won't get as much appreciation as he deserves. One of the greatest number 10s of his generation, as I've said. He's right up there, the very best, and I wish him the very best of luck. I want to see him back in that pitch because great players need to be playing. He needs to be playing. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on notifications. This is a new channel. There's plenty of videos coming up. I got an NBA channel if you're interested in that as well. We'll leave a link for that in the description. And yeah, that's all I'll say, guys. I'm out of here.